What's up, you guys? It's Michelle here. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my spread for this week, so stay tuned for a fun plan with me. Alright, and I'm pulling out the seasonal mega book from the Happy Planner. This is a bit older, but I love it. It's got all the seasons in it, and I'll be sure to include my Happy Planner affiliate link in the description. But I'm going to use the fall/Halloween stickers. I'm going to use this Happy Halloween sticker in the sidebar. And let's do this jack-o'-lantern with the witch hat underneath that. Oh, that's cute. And just white out that says note. And then let's do this candy corn. Or let's do one of the little bats to cover up the whiteout. And I'm going to go ahead and use the other two bats. Alright, I'm coming in with a voiceover because it just got a little bit too noisy and there was too much background noise. So I'm going to just go ahead and talk us through the rest of this plan with me. So I added a couple of little bats at the top, and now I love these little sparkles that are in this book. And I used all the orange and kind of rust and yellow ones. Just kind of threw out the sidebar to fill in. One of those little details that I love that just kind of pulls it together. So now I'm just looking for more of those and cutting some of them in half just to kind of make it look like they're falling onto the page. And I love sparkles and stars for Halloween. They have that kind of magical quality. So I'm just finishing out the sidebar. I love how that looks nice and full. And now I'm trying out some of these smaller candy corns that I found, and I think that looks really cute to kind of break up the black of the quote and the bats. So there's another one of those because there's 2 pages of each in this mega sticker book. And another yellow sparkle, and that is good for the sidebar. I'm using RONGRONG rainbow boxes because orange, black, yellow, all of those are perfect. I'm going to use this large orange box here and pair it with a smaller black box. Get a little cluster going. I love RONGRONG's functional sticker books, the boxes, and I'll be sure and include my affiliate link in the description. You can always use code Michelle10 to save 10% off. And then here's where I am thinking, well, maybe I'll bring in a little bit of the pink, because I know in this set, in the Happy Planner Mega Book, there's some candles and, you know, a little bit of pink, and I love orange and pink, and especially pops of pink for the fall holidays. So I'm going to add this smaller orange box here to complete this cluster. And I was flipping through, and I didn't even think of this ahead of time, but we are camping in Florida in our camper. So this is perfect because it's orange and pink, and it's in the summer section of this book. So I think this is what really kind of pulled it together. So I'm going to put that right in the middle of the right page because that's kind of like a focal point. The colors are perfect. And now I'm going to see what other, I want to get some boxes going over on this side. So let's do one of these orange squares, kind of right above the little camper. And I want some more of the pink in this pastel RONGRONG functional book. I have this that I previously cut down a little bit, so it's not as full as, not as long as that other orange one, I don't think. Anyway, I'm going to tuck it under this orange one. And then I've got the spider web that I thought would kind of, you know, bring more spooky over to this side of the page with the little camper and everything. So I'm going to put this here and then kind of cut around it so it looks like it's coming out from this orange box. This spread was really fun. Like I didn't think it was going to turn out as cute as it did, and I had so much fun putting it together. And then this piece that is already kind of cut for the corner, I'm going to trim it down a little bit and put it over here on the right for a little bit more spooky effect. And then let's get spooky. The quote that's in the same color of the Happy Halloween. It's kind of like a dark, dark gray. And then got to use the little black cat down in the corner. So now I want to finish out all the function on both pages. So I'm going to take this square black box and kind of trim it down a little bit and have it sliding out over here on Monday. Then another black box in this little smaller rectangle. I'm going to trim it also. So I like them to sort of be sliding out at different lengths, not all the same. So I'm going to go ahead and use a slender orange box down here. Just sort of offset a little bit. And then since we have a lot of the pink on the camper and pink on that larger box, let's do another of these little orange square boxes, kind of coming out from under this cute little black cat. And that is going to be plenty of boxes. I'm going to go ahead and draw some lines with my Happy Planner stencil. I get a lot of questions about what pen I use, and I switch it up, but basically it's just any old ballpoint pen that doesn't write too thick. These came in a set that my sweet friend Melissa got me. They were like a summer pack. It came with different summer accessories, notepads and things, and I have them in all different colors like the outside, but they all write black. But I just like a ballpoint pen because they don't usually smudge, and if you just kind of take your time and start out really slow when you put the pen down to the page, it makes a really clean line. And sometimes I do get a little ink blob and I'll use just a white pen to sort of smooth it out. So I want to put a little bit of lines over here also to get it all balanced. And like I said, we're on vacation this week, so really I'm just going to be writing down what we're doing, kind of like memory keeping. And let's get a little bit here also. And we've decided since we've been here that we want to stay another week. So we're in Destin now, but we're going to go on to, after this week, we're going to go on to Panama City Beach, which is just like an hour-and-a-half drive, and stay there for a week. So I'm super excited because I'm always sad to leave the beach. And then I'm going to put this cute little lollipop there. And now I'm using these little ghosts with the pumpkins. Or actually, this ghost has a pumpkin. Right up here, we need something decorative, and I think that looks so cute. And now there's another smaller ghost. I'm going to put that right down here with this little black cat. They're just cute little friendly ghosts. And some more of the candy corns, because you got to have those for Halloween. Have this kind of falling on the page here. And the rest of it over here in the sidebar. Just trim that off. I think the sidebar turned out super cute with that jack-o'-lantern with the witch hat on. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some bullet points. I'm going to go with the pink because there's not that much of the pink, especially on the left side of the page, so I want to kind of pull it back together with more pink. So I'm going to add some here on Monday. And on Tuesday. This spread came together really, really easily too, and I love it. So let's go ahead and add some over here. Put a couple here and then a couple over on Sunday because we only have that box for function, and then whatever's left up there at the top. And again, I just like how it does add more pink throughout the spread and pulls it together a little bit. So I've got another spider web and I want to continue that over on the other side of the page. So I'm going to trim it so I can use it a couple of different places. We'll put some right up here on Tuesday. And then with that other part, that'll go perfect right here by our little bonfire. So now I'm thinking, what else could we add? Another of these lollipops, and I'm going to turn it the other way from the one on the other side so it doesn't look like repetitive. Just trying to figure out where I want it. See, that looks so cute. And got to have more sparkles because we have a lot over in the sidebar, but not really anywhere else. So put an orange one here by our black cat. And a little bit bordering the page. Up here at the top. Just a little bit here and there. A little bit more sparkle action. And then these are those candles I was talking about. They're a little bit tall for me to use, or tall and too wide for me to use anywhere that's left on this spread. So I'm going to trim off the orange candle and use that up here. And then trim around the little pale pink, blush pink, and use that somewhere else to give us a little bit more pink, even though it isn't the same pink. It's like a peachy pink, but I think it looks super cute. Couple more candy corns to fill in right there because we've got plenty of function, so I just want to fill it out. Have one going there at the bottom of the page. I might as well use the scrap there. All right, this is where I'm trying out some Planny-Thing striped washi. I've got an orange and white here, and I decided that I liked the little bit of the darker. I've got like a lighter orange and a darker orange, so I'm going to put that here. And I love how it pulls it together. I'm going to go ahead and white this out so you don't see it through the washi tape. And usually when I add washi tape to a spread, I like to do it at least 3 different places, varying throughout the spread. So I'm going to just trim that there and then trim around the little lollipop. Then I'm thinking just a small section of it up here above this little candle would be cute. And I'm going to trim it off like it's torn. And I just do that with my little detail knife so it looks kind of zigzagged. And when it's a pattern like this that's white and orange, I like to do it on the color so you can see that it looks torn. And then I'm going to add a little section here. And just trim that off also so it looks torn. And since those are torn, I'm going to go ahead, or cut zigzag kind of, I'm going to go ahead and trim this one so it's more uniform and the same throughout. And we're about to finish up. I want to just add a few black flags just to pull it together even more. So we'll put one here on this full box. And then here on this. I love how that looks with that dark quote. And then we'll do another flag here on this box by the cat. And a few black words and we will be all set. So we'll do to do up here. And then we'll add a today here. And I'm using write it down here, but I cut it onto 2 different lines, so it'll kind of fill that out. And we'll do the plan. Love this. And weekend fun, since we are on vacation. All right, that's going to be my spread for the week of Halloween. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I had so much fun putting it together. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.